Malami gets himself in more as J.P. Morgan tells UK court Malami contradicting himself on OPL 425 deal. Hello, my wonderful people. The Attorney General of the Federation is one of the most dubious person ever. Funny enough, he's standing in the capacity of a justice, kind of, okay, the Chief Justice of the Federation. The chief, meaning he should be the chief, the one who should be speaking. In fact, his name should be Truth. His name should be True. Truth personalized. But so, funny enough, he's the contrary. If you want to get the opposite speaking of who he is, you cannot miss it. Okay, just call him that name. The opposite of what that name represents or stands for is exactly who this guy is. Exactly who the guy is. No, and now I mean, even in the UK now, they are, the guy is being investigated, saying this guy is contradicting himself. What is the truth here? What's the true situation here? Okay, we can tell very closely that this guy is lying, that something is not right. This guy is lying. Okay, let's get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. JP Morgan Chase Bank. Morgan says Abubakar Malami, Nigerian Attorney General, is contradicting himself on the OPL 425 related case in the UK Commercial Court. The bank, which made its opening submission for trial at the Business and Property Courts of England and Wales Commercial Court, said Malami's position is contradictory to the case being presented by the claimant, which is the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nigeria is suing JP Morgan Chase for its involvement in resolution arrangement subsequent payment made in relation to the award of OPL 425 to Malipo Oil and Gas Limited. The country is seeking a compensation of $1.7 billion. Federal government pleading made before the UK courts claim that JP Morgan and Mohammed Bello Adegoke, Nigeria's Minister of Justice, were involved in a fraudulent and corrupt scheme. Hey, can you imagine? That is the Attorney General of the Federation. I'll take it again. Federal government is pleading made by the UK court claim that JP Morgan and Mohammed Bello Adegoke, Nigeria's Minister of Justice, were involved in a fraudulent and corrupt scheme, which led to the resolution agreement of the payment of the 1.7 billion pounds to be paid to the UK. Can you imagine? This is how Nigeria is bleeding, losing out money every single second. However, in its opening submission for trial, JP Morgan denied any wrongdoing on its part and says the claimant does not have subsequent evidence to prove that Adegoke and the Attorney General was involved in a fraudulent scheme. According to 123-page opening submission seen by the cable, JP Morgan said Nigeria had no direct evidence in support of its case that there was a fraudulent and corrupt scheme as alleged against Adegoke and the bank. One of the key anchor of Nigeria's case is that Adegoke took bribe to cost the constitutions of the resolution agreement, but the bank argued that this is not the case, that the claimant does not have evidence to prove its claim. The suit, which was authorized by Malami, claimed that fraud and corrupt practices involved in the commiseration of the agreement between the parties involved. However, in a letter to President Muhammadu Buhari on the same matter, the Attorney General said there is insufficient evidence to prove the fraud or corrupt practices. So this is what your Attorney General has a case in the UK. Your Attorney General has a case in the UK. It's supposed to be the Minister of Justice. It's supposed to be. Meaning it was supposed to be the Minister of Justice. But it's the same person who every kind of fraudulent case, activities and all that is tied to his belt. The Attorney General of the Federation is supposed to be, doing things decently and in order, to a large extent, free from every form of scam. However, this is the same man, the same person who is engulfed, and yet he's taking people to court. Welcome to Nigeria, where these people do things and get away with it. With the UK government, those things they do here and they get away with it, they can't do such. Oh. They can't very much do some of these things and they get away with it, because it will be brought to the opening, to be opened, and it will be exposed. Just like Kebbi State governor is undergoing his own right now. So this is what is happening. Hey, my people, these are the leaders you have. Oh, these are supposed to be the people who should be mounting the position of truth, integrity, and honesty. However, we have no such. Okay, however, we have no such. Now they are going back and forth, and the Nigerian government may be paying 1.7 billion pounds. 1.7 because of your attorney general. And guess what? Hey, my wonderful people, I don't know what to say concerning this nation. Oh. Just that God will help us. That's all I have to say. God will have to help us. God will have to help us. These are the same people who come out and they want to, they want to instill justice and honesty there. And yet, with every form of crime and criminal activities, their hands are all involved, engulfed, closed up on it. And you are wondering, sincerely speaking, if there is something more, or we don't need this change we are so much, talking about. We do need it. We need it. The Attorney General, okay, Attorney General. Can you see things that are happening? Can you see things that are going on? And yet you tell me that we have a country where there is justice, truth, and honesty. You want to tell me that these are people who should be speaking for us, who should be honest, who should be telling us the truth. But guess what? There's no truth tied to their belts. These are the same people who lies that like their second name. Okay, it's like the second name. It's terrible, but it's what is happening. Anyway, guys, what do you think? Attorney General involved with fraudulent things, not just in Nigeria, over there in the UK. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye.